What's your take on the Knicks and Timberwolves trade? Were you shocked?
Yeah, I was shocked. I thought they would get out of run because I thought the Knicks looked good, and then you didn't have Randle. I thought he was the X factor. Like, damn, you get Randle.
Oh, so you thought Minnesota, you thought the Knicks, I was thinking the other way. I thought Minnesota, I thought what Karl Anthony Towns and Ant had was, that's that young promise. You run that for 5 years, you're going to get something, you feel me?
Yeah, but I think, in all honesty, I think Minnesota won that trade. Because I love DiVincenzo, though. Man, he is a dog.
Yeah.
He a dog.
Dog.
For sure. For sure.
I like Chenzo,
Chenzo is a dog. I walked away from last year watching him like, dog, he is a starter in the league.
Yeah.
And he not going to start on the Knicks. I'm like, Minnesota got 2 starters for one, and they lost some depth. And I'm like, shoot, that's just what the doctor ordered, some toughness at the wing to go with Daniels. He lights out. He been killing in the preseason.
Yeah, I like him.
And you got some toughness with Randle. Not that Karl didn't bring no toughness, but, it's clearly not going to be a struggle on whose team it is now. If there was one. And it looked like Anthony took the reins last year, but now there's no dispute in the hierarchy of whose team this is. You know what I'm saying?
You think that was an issue?
No, I don't think it was. I think Towns was like, I got to let the young bull go at some point. But I think there's no disputing that now. You know what I'm saying?
You think that has something to do with moving him?
No, I think a lot of it had to do with his salary and then, like, cap space coming up and, him probably demanding the Superman. Long term. They looking longer term.
So you don't run that back with them and the run that they had? You right there with OKC, you right there with Denver. You just, you're one of the more promising. I didn't know.
Well, they got gentlemen swept, though, Tig, by Dallas.
No, not gentlemen swept, but you there, bro. You there. You got something to build off of. It's something to where you look at it, you're like, oh, yeah, we put this piece, that piece here. We can actually, you know what I'm saying? First off, I like both sides, man. I think New York having Karl Anthony Towns in the East makes it a lot more interesting, and it gives you that big, since Mitchell Robinson is out, they're going to need a big that can dominate, that you can throw the ball to and score. I love Julius Randle in Minnesota.
Yeah, that's
playing
what
with
I'm
Anthony
saying.
Edwards. I think both of them have that certain grit, that grit you want. You know what I'm saying? When you playing, and when you're going up against those big wigs, you gotta have those dogs with you. Those are two dogs that I think go together. I'm eager to see their dynamic. But I think in the end, I thought, you know what I'm saying? Karl Anthony Towns puts the Knicks in a different conversation now, because Brunson has a bona fide 5 that actually in today's 5 can be on that list. He's on that list. When you talk about Embiid, Djokovic, Karl Anthony Towns is on that list. And now you got him with big body, one of the best fourth quarter closers we got in our game, and he's got the familiarity, and they playing, like.
The only one concern
I like both sides. That's what I'm saying.
The only concern I got for the Knicks is they lost some depth. Because they got, and I don't think it's that big of an issue if they healthy. But, if one of the starters go down for a significant amount of time, it's like everything is front-loaded. Because I feel like, the Celtics didn't really have depth. But you seen Peyton Pritchard step up this year. You seen certain guys at different moments just able to just step up.
What made the season over the top is Porzingis. Not only did you have to deal with motherfucking Jay Brown, and then you had Tatum. Derek White was playing out his mind, giving you money, right? Now you got to take. Porzingis he was killing the high post. Porzingis ate so much at the high post, caught it, got out the way, flattened it out. He either got fouled, layup, or a 15, 17-footer. And when you couldn't figure that out, he passed it, boom, boom. Bro, they turned into a monster. Then let's go back to it. Fourth quarter, you got them 2 guard tops, dog. Your 2 guards can't do what Holiday and White doing. Bro, you ain't gonna be able to beat the C's. And that's my recipe for that shit. You know what I'm saying? They don't need no depth. Their depth is that right there. They can take 2 of those guys out, chill, and the other guy's good enough to be able to, you know what I'm saying? Then you bring Pritchard and all this help in. So if you ain't got that, bro, if you ain't got that, bro, you can't beat the season.
I will tell you this. When I look around the league right now, this is the most balanced, like from Western Conference to Eastern Conference. Because when I go down the East,
teams.
All right, just say the teams. Like you got Boston, okay, they right here, but then you say Knicks, Philly, Indiana, Milwaukee, Orlando in there, Cleveland. All them teams in the same boat. I don't know who better. Miami, you still can't count them out. Like, dude,